Hi and welcome to Draw for Initiative. This is Tina. I am Sarah. We are artists, board gamers, weird people, ladies.
Especially weird people.
And very fond of painting board games. This is what we do on this show. So join us for today as we paint Adrenaline, which is a game by CGE. For 3 to 5 players for about 60 minutes per round if you're 12 years or older. It's pretty much the board game that mimics pretty much every ego shooter on the computers. So I've heard. I've never played them. So my dear, what did you paint? Shoot them in the Blunderfuts?
I pictured a nice fighting scene and then it went all its own way.
Okay.
That's pretty much what happened.
It's very obvious now. Okay. I've seen the painting.
Yeah, she has seen the sketches I made beforehand and it went quite a different way.
Yeah, but you saying, and then it went off a different way with your background?
Especially the background.
Yeah,
So that,
I get it.
I mean, if you know the background can make a whole different painting, and that's what happened.
Well, it's very, very cool. Spoiler alert.
Thank you.
For in about 15 minutes you will know as well. I did.
Yeah, I want to know. I didn't see it yet.
No, because I painted it pretty much a couple of hours ago. So I had a very special game of Adrenaline in Dallas with Emmy, Daniel, Andrew, and I playing. And Andrew and I had a very specific way of playing that is depicted in my painting. It's hubby saw the painting and said, "Isn't that too violent to show?" And I was like, "No, of course not." So you can see it. Join us as we paint. There we go. Yay! Good. It's been so long since we recorded the voiceover, and you remembered.
It's been so long. Not for you, but for us.
Yeah, it's been for us quite a couple of weeks.
Isn't it even months yet? I think the last we recorded before BGGCon?
No, one after that.
Oh, one after
the
that?
The Caverna one was after that.
I'm sorry.
But all the rest, yes, was done before the con.
We're using the same pencil again.
Yeah. I don't really look. I just grab one of the pencils from the pot, and that's that. So I'm not really taking care, or at least not with this one, because I know that I'm going to erase my pencil marks. If I would let them be on the page, I would probably go with a thinner lead there. But I wanted to go for the heavy inking, so of course I had to erase things later. So yeah, this painting for you was a bit of a sucker for the background, right?
It had a life of its own, and it needed the time, like a teenager, time for its own.
Yep.
It had that. And after that, it went quite well, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it looks
interesting.
Very nice.
I know that happening from authors, that the characters get their own life.
Oh, yeah.
With the painting, it was the first time I had that, but it was like screaming, "No, do something else.
I don't want this, Mommy. Don't do this to me."
And I was like, something's off. All right, I'm gonna wait for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was lucky in the end. It was nice.
Worked out, yeah. But yeah, I mean, you would figure that by now, having quite a couple of paintings under our belt, you would be used to what could happen in the creative mode when painting. But no, there's still new things coming up still.
Yeah, and I spent quite some time this time to make some sketches. I had different variants and stuff, but yep, it's decided to go somewhere else.
So sometime in the future, you have to do something, then you realize that, right? There's things on the internet called the sketchbook tour. When your book is full, Well,
Nah.
it's time to make a sketchbook tour.
Showing, for me, showing my sketchbook to somebody
gosh.
else is like
No.
as if I would show my work notes to my clients, which is no.
It
Nobody. It's my work notes are pretty much like Arbeitsanweisungen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm ordering myself to do this and that this way, and nobody is gonna get it other than me. So it doesn't make sense to anyone else.
It doesn't have to make sense. That's the point of sketchbooks.
And my sketches aren't pretty. They aren't.
Again,
they aren't pieces of art. They are work advice.
Not the intention of a sketchbook.
No, it's not. But many people don't get that. And if you show people your sketchbooks, they are oftentimes really like.
And other artists are super interested in other artists' sketchbook and see how.
Okay, I can get that from other artists, but usually it's
quite a couple of them on
non-artists.
the YouTubes I heard.
It's usually non-artists asking for that. Can I see a sketchbook? I had my sketchbook like at work for one time because I brought it here for doing some work, and people were like, "Oh, can I see what else you did there?" And I'm like, "No, it's mine. It's private."
No, I never had that from people that were non-artists.
Well,
so
I also feel like people would, get the feeling like me being insane and better, not putting up with me.
they just have to look at me in real life, and they know that they don't have to look at my sketchbook.
That's why I hide you from them.
Yeah, correct. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a sketchbook. It's practice, of course, but it's very interesting for other artists to see somebody else's sketchbook and see, how do they approach certain problems and how do they sketch out their ideas and composition of
But I
paintings
feel
and
like my
stuff,
sketches are quite unintelligible if you don't know what the topic is.
Yeah, that's true.
If you would flip through my sketchbook, you wouldn't get what it is.
At least if you don't know that you're painting board games, because then I guess you could figure that out, at least for the part that I have seen. But if you don't know that it's a scene in a board game, yes, it's really difficult then to see, that's what it is. I mean, that's people in a certain position, but why are they there? And
what are they? You can't even make
some of them.
You can't even make out what they are, or why, and how, and
when.
It looks so different from the finished paintings. I mean, I sometimes even think you can't make that out in the finished paintings, but
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's not.
I get what you mean.
That's not, my problem then.
So anymore. Sorry, folks. No sketchbook tour from Tina. I'm sorry.
Nope. Ain't gonna happen.
No.
Ain't gonna happen.
But I get that you feel uncomfortable with that. Same here. It feels like going to the I don't know, OBGYN. It's like the worst thing that you want to do, and it's like
it's like as if you like to flip through my daily to-do lists or something.
Yeah. It's uncomfortable. I get it.
Yeah.
But
that's not stuff I make for being looked at it.
No, it's for yourself. It's remembering pretty much.
Yeah. Remembering there was something in my head once upon a time.
Yes.
In the West. Oh, sorry.
Da, da, da.
So, your scene is getting quite the form now, and I now get it.
Yep.
I feel like that's not an in-game character they see there.
Well, that's
Not
Andrew
exactly.
and I with our guns / swords, and we're going at each other like we did in the game. We only did shoot the other people if it was convenient, but we made sure that we chased each other through the premises.
I feel like, I didn't have that much time with Andrew, but I feel like that's fitting. Hi, Andrew. Greetings.
It's like a big brother. And the youngest is like,
Totally fits the picture. Hi, Andrew.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, well, we even made up sounds whenever we hit each other and stuff, so it was quite hilarious.
So you were really enjoying yourself
we
there.
enjoyed this game. It's like, yeah, I mean, both in real life so non-violent people, and then we're heckling each other like all the time. Just, I cannot shoot you once, I have to shoot you 3 times in one row. It's like pop, pop, pop. That's why there's 3 blood drops each, because we each hit each other 3 times with 1 shot every round that we went at each other. It's like, yeah.
Are those the kuretake?
No, these are the Schminke.
All right. I mean, this green looked quite brilliant. It was more what I would expect from the kuretake. Now you're tuning them down, but yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. It's oh God, what's it called? Yellowish olive or something like that. It's a olive green tone, but quite yellowish.
There we go with the kuretake.
Yeah, for the for the turquoise, because I don't have a turquoise.
Yeah, nice.
And I didn't want to go with blue because the color in the game is turquoise. And, well, if you got a turquoise,
right?
German doesn't know.
Yes,
richtig means right or correct. That was so much fun with that. So yeah, I didn't have a turquoise, and I had to pull out the kuretakes because I didn't want to go with the cyan blue, which is closest to the turquoise that I have.
And mixing them is always, it gets them muddy, kind of the finished result.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't have a problem with that, but I just was too lazy, honestly. I was not in the mood for mixing.
You have absolutely fine working kuretake there for this kind of purpose, so it's all right.
Thank you.
No, that's what I would do.
Fun.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really sound like that sometimes. I'm sorry.
Yes, mommy, thank you.
Oh.
Look, and now the screw up. Do you realize what I screwed up there? It took me so long to get it. See, I'm drying the painting already, getting ready for highlights, and then it hit me. The colors of the blood drops are wrong. I'm
they are the other way around. Oh my gosh.
I was like, fuck! No, I have to try and get all that pigment out of the paper and paint again. It's like, what the heck?
Oh no.
God.
Shoot. Oh my god.
I had fun today.
Oh my gosh, no, that sucks.
Yeah, well, I wasn't angry. It was more like, oh shit, Sarah, again. I do that so often with paintings. It's like, oh no, wrong color. So yeah. I'm blaming the podcast that I was listening to.
Oh my gosh,
so it was an Outlander podcast, of course.
Right.
I'm trying
Makes your heart spinning, all right.
Trying to catch up with all of the dozens and dozens of podcast episodes that I have on my to listen to list. So yeah.
Dear Sarah,
yes,
would you mind telling me how long this painting took?
Yeah, of course. Let me see on my list. You took 158 minutes and I took 60.
All right.
Yeah. Want to say something?
Nah.
It's like old to the back to the old. I'm not able to talk today. I'm so sorry, folks.
But this time I know where I spent all this time.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, the line work and the positioning of the characters takes forever.
No, it wasn't really the line work. It was like always. But I took really, really, really quite a long time for coloring. So I layered quite a bit. I was quite, being in detail and stuff and having, I tried to get the light right and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the positioning was definitely not easy, but this took quite more time to do
than usual.
Yeah. but I was quite satisfied with the finished result of the. I mean, usually the coloring is more of my weak point, and this time I felt like I did quite all right there.
Yes.
It was good.
Yes,
it was fun.
Yes.
So
I mean, only one of us can screw up with the coloring in one painting. I mean, this time it had to be me.
But you're doing fine with correcting it.
It's like dabbing water, counting to 30, and then lifting the pigment. And again,
You're already counting that?
yeah,
Oh, why?
30 seconds,
Wow.
and then you can. It gets liquefied enough that you can lift the pigment.
Ah, interesting.
So, yeah, and it's like 1, 2, 3. I can count to 30 now, folks. I learned.
Don't you do that every day when you eat?
No, that's 36.
Oh.
Yeah, inside jokes, folks. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was a sucker.
One thing you don't see of my painting right now, that skull in the background. And if you ever played Adrenaline, you know that those are see-through or semi-see-through like glass skulls. I made mine sparkling with some silver kuretake.
Of course.
And
Well,
you won't see it on camera. You can only see it in the original, which will be available in my Etsy store shortly.
it's always very difficult to see any glitter, glimmer, metallic colors or anything on camera. It's like really, well, not great to film, but
And there, I thought I was done, and yeah, it took some days to. Yeah, the background was just not right. There was something off. If you see it as it is now, you will notice that. So I felt like there was something missing. So I started to get a background there. And to my surprise, I at one point noticed, oh, I don't need anything else. It's all right. I can, just leave it like it is.
yeah,
And yeah, I was happy about that.
that's great.
Yeah.
But I'm very sure that's your skull that you took as a reference. It's pink. And
You think my skull is pink?
yeah,
I think
because
it's black.
everybody's pink on the inside.
All right.
And you have the sparkly silver eyes. Of course it's your skull. Come on. So yeah, that's been our paintings for Adrenaline. Jesus
Yes,
Christ, I cannot
adrenaline.
talk. We hope you enjoyed watching along. If you have any questions or comments, as per usual, leave them in the comment section below or hit us up on the Board Game Geek list for Draw for Initiative. And we're gonna see you the week after next with a new game to paint. Take good care. Have fun, everybody.
Bye.